Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Lucas&Moe versus the World. Yeah, it is.
I
Fuck it.
didn't sound that sexy. What the fuck is going on here with this show?
Oh man! Can I get a raw, please? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? For the main event? Damn!
Welcome back, Knuckleheads. Mo was doing his best Barry White impersonation.
Hey,
He was introducing the latest episode of Lucas&Moe versus the World. Today, we're going to be talking about Matt Reeves signing with Netflix for a first look deal. Who's done it better? Cruise, Denzel Washington. But first, Mo, Dewanda Wise. That's the newest person to be cast in Captain Marvel.
okay.
What do you think, sir?
So this time I'm gonna start this right. So Iron Man had a black best friend, Rhodey. Who was the next one? Captain America didn't really have a black best friend until the second movie, but now he has a black best friend. Who else? Am I forget? Doctor Strange had the black best friend before he became bad. Who am I forgetting? Am I forgetting someone else?
Ant-Man had a black best friend.
Ant-Man, yes.
Ant-Man had two minorities as his
Yes,
best friend.
he had a little
Black and a
Chicano.
Mexican.
Yes.
Hmm?
So I mean,
Did Thor have a black best friend?
no. Yes, no. He does. Was Heimdall his best friend, or just he was just fucking with Heimdall?
He's just a nigga in the movie.
Yeah. So
That's what I meant.
in that trend of, hey, we'll get these people to watch them. We can get some people to watch these movies.
And Black Panther clearly has black best friends.
Oh, he's just black with best friends that are black. Let's get it right. But yeah, that is the reason why, in my opinion, Dewanda Wise is being cast in Captain Marvel, because you could have kept this movie as small as it was initially, but now I feel like you're now throwing a lot of characters in here to expand the movie. Because are you sure? Because it's either a thing where they're not sure if anyone is gonna watch, Captain Marvel, if there are no relatable stars, because you still have Sam Jackson in this movie, you have Jude Law in this movie, you have Ben Mendelsohn in this movie. And now you have Dewanda Wise in this movie as the...
She snaps her neck one time in this movie. This one.
As the... Because Dewanda Wise,
And the movie's
again...
supposed to be in the 90s, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
the movie's supposed to be in the 90s, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The speculation of Dewanda Wise's character is that she's going to be playing Monica Rambeau or Spectrum. So...
I don't know. One of them comic book niggas.
Yes. So yeah, her name is Monica Rambeau, and she's gonna be playing, who is also AKA Spectrum. So that's who she's speculated to play, because all the news outlets are saying she cast in a big role, and the biggest role for Captain Marvel's next best friend or best friend is Monica Rambeau, and that's like the only other black character I know from Captain Marvel.
Is it a black character that you care about, though? No.
No. The only real black character that I care about in Marvel is, right now, is Sam Jackson's Nick Fury.
So this Spectrum.
Who is Spectrum?
Who is this token character?
Okay, she is apparently Monica Rambeau. She was a lieutenant in the New Orleans Harbor Patrol. One day she gained superpowers after being bombarded by an extra dimensional energy, and she can, she produced that was produced by an energy disruptors created by some criminal scientists. She happens to be Captain Marvel's best friend, or
In the 90s?
she was given the name Captain Marvel at some point. But she's Captain Marvel's best friend, and it just, I don't know, man. she's been hold on. She's been recruited by Black Panther at one point, of course.
Of course, because she black. So
Yeah.
why wouldn't she be recruited for? Didn't Black Panther recruit every black hero?
Yes, he recruited Luke Cage, Blade, and Brother Voodoo in this little clique. So that was their team up.
So was that like Marvel's attempt to
Oh God.
segregate their comics?
Oh God.
Just get it out here. Because you got the black leader recruiting all the black people. Come on, man.
You know, that's kind of funny because
not one white person to recruit. The hell out.
Nope. Because last year there was a Black Panther. Listen, check it. The name of the comic book was called Black Panther and the Crew. You can guess what characters were in there just by hearing the name Black Panther and the Crew.
No. I know damn well they did not release such a racist comic book and no one said anything.
It was actually a pretty good comic book. I read it. It was one of my top comic books that I read last year.
It was named Black Panther and the Crew?
Yeah.
Did this crew have one Caucasian person in it?
No.
Racist. Okay. I need to know. All I need to know.
Anyways.
Not Black Panther and the team.
No. The Crew.
Not Black Panther and the group.
No. The Crew.
Black Panther and the Crew.
Yeah.
Racist. Fucking racist.
That's kind of...
And you know what? Here's the thing. Marvel is not... You're not slick. You're not slick here giving her a black best friend. No. We seen this shit coming. Come on, dude. We're not crazy here. No one really cares about Captain Marvel. Most people don't know much about Captain Marvel to care about Captain Marvel.
Right.
Unfortunately for Marvel, they've already been beat to the punch with a female superhero film. Matter of fact, Warner Brothers is going to beat them to the punch twice
again
before Captain Marvel comes out. So no one's going to give a fuck about this movie.
I wish Sony,
because you give her a black best friend,
right?
It's not mean it's going to make black people care. Don't you try to ride this supposed Black Panther wave to more black people. Like, why couldn't the best friend be white? Matter of fact, it's set in the 90s, so let's be very realistic here. The best friend should be white. We wouldn't mind that. It makes sense.
Right. You know what it is for me? I kind of wish Sony was also going to beat them to the punch with Silver and Black.
Silver and Black?
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, when is Captain Marvel's release date? 2020 or 19?
I think it's
2020, right?
Yeah, I think it's 2020.
If it's 2020, then yes, Silver and Black will come out the same year.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Yeah, Silver and Black will come out the exact same years if it's
no, it's actually I think it's 2019. I'm sorry, I think it's 2019.
Then this will come out the same year as Wonder Woman 2.
Oh, yeah, because I think they moved their date closer to Wonder Woman 2's date. Which makes
that would be stupid.
Which makes no sense because Wonder Woman.
Baby, what you doing?
Yeah, because Wonder Woman 2. No. Actually, because Wonder Woman 2 moved her date back. They moved their date back because Wonder Woman 2 was supposed to be a summer movie, but I think now it's coming out in November or something like that.
They took that December slot.
Yeah. So, like they're Because Wonder Woman, they were supposed to come out. Wonder Woman 2 was supposed to be March. Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel was supposed to come out. And Captain Marvel decided to come up in that March date, and so they were like,
"Nah." March 2019.
Yeah, and they were like, "Nah, we gonna move ours back. We gonna move ours back, bro. Like, we can't do it. Nope. Anyways, I don't know about Dewanda Wise's casting. I guess
you can say it, Mo. You say it. It seems a little tokenish right now.
Very token at this point.
We're not going to say it's going to be a token black role, but it seems that way. Even if you give her powers, it does not mean she's not token.
Very token, because
she can have powers and still be token.
Rhodey still feels very token in.
And he's been token since they took away the role from Terrence Howard.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Terrence Howard. You're right.
So fucking token, man.
Because Terrence Howard was gonna make it a role for himself, but now it's like, yeah, nah.
They did Don Cheadle. Yes, sir. Listen, stuff. Let's get your stuff.
All right. You know what? Nah, fuck it. We're moving on. Speaking of head scratching signings, Matt Reeves just signed a first look deal with Netflix. head scratching to me, but I'm gonna ask Lucas to explain it to you guys why it's head scratching at all. Period.
Here's the thing. 2 days before this was announced, it was announced that Will Smith's first look deal with Sony for his Overbrook production company had not been renewed. Both sides say they parted ways mutually.
Mm-hmm.
But the key thing is with first look deals, and it's been happening about for the last 5 to 6 years, most, in fact, all studios have gone away from first look deals because they're extremely expensive. Because for a first look deal, you have to pay that person a certain amount of money so those projects don't get looked at by other studios. So for the big studios have already decided first look deals make absolutely no sense when we can negotiate a per film basis with someone instead of trying to do this thing where we lock you into a first look. The point that Netflix decided to lock Matt Reeves into a first look deal, it's kind of odd because it literally makes no sense. Matt Reeves has not been a real creator of film. He's been a shooter. Mm-hmm. He's been a Warner Brothers shooter for a pretty long period of time. He's like a homegrown Warner Brothers shooter. So all the great films and all the great work Matt Reeves has done, he's done because of Warner Brothers. These were projects that they had. They needed a director for. Matt Reeves was the director they looked towards. That does not mean he don't have talent, but to pay the overhead it's going to cost to keep him locked into a first look deal,
right?
That literally makes no sense.
None at all. None at all.
Especially
Zero.
His biggest project is the Batman.
Right now, yes.
What
yes.
good is he doing anything of Netflix right now? Nothing. He's doing them no good. What he seems to be best at is taking properties that are already there, making them better. Netflix has no properties he can make better. What the fuck is he going to take Bright over? Right?
I wouldn't be mad if he took Bright over though. Like
it's head scratching because Netflix is operating like studios operated in the mid to late 90s.
Right.
They're throwing lots of money behind stuff and giving these deals to people. And eventually you got to wonder, where the fuck are you planning on making money at? Like, what's the most important thing? I'm confused just by all the basis of what project is Matt Reeves going to put out that's going to make people say, I need to go see it because it's Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is a secondary name as a director. He's someone who you can say, hey, I know this property and Matt Reeves is directing it. I'm going to go check that out because I like the property and hopefully Matt Reeves can make it better. It's a second name because the first name is the property.
Right.
When you give him a first look deal, you saying he's the main key to everything, and he's not. Fucking makes no sense, man. This is again why I keep on saying Netflix is looking like food. All these major studios, they're making these deals between Bright costing you $90 million, and then you're going around doing a sequel to whatever price you're paying Matt Reeves for this first look deal.
Was it maybe
that $130 million budget that you're giving to the Irishman? Like they are just throwing money away like that. Right. Shit is grows on trees. Like I'm just confused. So again, personal deals.
I want to go I want to go do some shit for Netflix. I feel like we could seriously at this point.
At this point, fuck, pay me well too. Clearly, Netflix acting like they got money to burn. Netflix is operating right now, and I think this is a good analogy. Netflix is operating the way that those .com companies operated.
Oh,
I don't know, Mo, how far you go back, but
you
remember when we had the Super Bowl where every ad was from a .com company?
Hell yeah!
Because the internet had hit a high point, and they thought we will be around forever. And then a couple years later, all the motherfuckers was gone because the business model wasn't there. Netflix has been riding the coattails of HBO's business model for a pretty long period of time.
Right
now, they're trying to stray away from what HBO does because they want to be the bigger type of studio. And these deals they're making don't make any sense at all.
No, they don't. They need to stop.
This Matt Reeves shit is a head scratcher, dude.
Seriously.
It is such a head scratcher. He's an awesome director. Great storyteller. But he's not someone you sign to a first picture deal.
Right.
That's not Matt Reeves. I mean, first look deal, I'm sorry. That's not Matt Reeves. I'm not signing Matt Reeves to a first look deal. If I could find him as a director, yes, I would do that in a heartbeat and say you can only direct Netflix movies. That would make sense. First look deals mean that you're signing him for his ideas. I'm not signing Matt Reeves for ideas.
Yeah, so like I said when I was introducing the topic, head scratcher to me. I am not sure about what they're doing here. What they're doing here doesn't seem like it makes any sense to me. So yeah, you can take that back because it's a no for me. It's a no for me. I don't know how Lucas is gonna see this, but it's a no for me. I'm sorry, I just can't get behind this. And don't get me wrong, I like Matt Reeves. I like what he's done, but I don't think Matt Reeves for me again is that guy who again, just looking at some of the stuff he's done and how not original. I don't see it.
And for someone who has projects already lined up at other studios.
Yeah, like
so you're looking for new ideas.
Yeah.
Some of his original ideas sound kind of creepy. So it's like, I don't necessarily, not creepy in a good way. I mean, creepy in a way like, but really? You would make that?
Right.
So I don't know if these original ideas is going to transform into anything worthwhile. But hey, man, Netflix got money to burn. Matt Reeves, I'm mad at you.
Lucas, come on, man. Let's come up with something. And let's go do it. Let's pitch it to Netflix.
Two black men decide to do a podcast. In the middle of doing their podcast, magical creatures take over the earth. And they have to learn how to meld with these magical creatures as multiple magical creatures get raped by white men.
So that's what we're going to pitch to Netflix? You know what?
I guarantee we can leave $5 million for that, though.
That's because they did do Bright.
Hey, and I made it political.
They did do political. They did do Bright. So fuck yeah.
That's at least a $5 million idea, Mo.
Yep.
You got this shit, man.
We just put it out there. We just you cannot steal this idea. Let me hear this. Let me hear this shit coming out from somewhere else. See if I don't sue you real quick.
Exactly. We got proof. Right. And the proof will be on iTunes, niggas. Got proof. You came up with this idea. Steal my motherfucking idea, dude. This bag from Netflix. That's what we about to do. Speaking of getting bags, Mo.
Yep.
Let's go to our one of our favorite segments.
I'm ready for this.
We did it once already.
Yep.
We've done it better. It's a segment. This time we are pitting two legends. I'm gonna say legends because most people consider both of these two legends. Denzel Washington versus Cruz. We're gonna do it different this time, Mo.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you do this because you're black. I'm gonna make you do this. So you will read off all of Denzel's credits.
Okay.
I will read off of Mr. Cruz credits.
Okay.
And then we will decide who said it better.
All right. Damn. These are long. This is a lot of them too. All right, so I'm gonna start from.
Man, early Denzel Washington was very prolific in his
very. So I'm gonna start from 77 because that is where it starts. Wilma TV movie, 1977. He played Robert L. You don't need to know who he played.
I'm gonna have to teach you eventually how to skip to the important stuff when it starts.
Oh please, because I'm going everything right now.
Let's start with anything after Saint Elsewhere. I would say. Okay,
then let's do that then. Let's go Saint Else. Ooh, that was nice. So okay. All right. So rewind. All right. The Mighty Quinn, 1989, and in that same year he did Glory, which is one of his outstanding roles, which is what a lot of people know him for. He did Heart and Stone in 1990. I'm sorry, Heart Condition in 1990.
His worst movie ever.
In the same year, he did Mo Better Blues, pretty good movie. 1991, Mississippi Masala.
I really still like that movie.
Same year, Ricochet. 1992, great performances, TV series. That's not important. 1992, Malcolm X. 1993, Much Ado About Nothing. That same year, Philadelphia. That same year,
Mhm.
The Pelican Brief. I like that movie, by the way.
He was prolific in '93 then.
Yes.
Except
'Cause-
for Much Ado About Nothing, because that can
Yes.
be skipped. That one was bad.
yes.
Okay.
Crimson Tide in 1995. Oh man, 95 was not
Shout
a
out
good
Quentin
year.
Tarantino.
Yes.
Shout out Quentin Tarantino for Christmas Tide.
Hold on. Because in that same year, he did Virtuos.
Fuck. You know what I mean, man? This is the shit Denzel Washington do to you, dude. You a shout out for Christmas Tide, and then all of a sudden, him and Russell Crowe pop up in Virtuosity and just fuck all your head up. I'm gonna watch that tonight, though, Mo.
Fuck you. I'm not watching that shit ever again. In that
What's wrong
same
with computer Russell Crowe?
in that
It's a
same year, he
computer,
did
Russell Crowe.
Devil in the Blue Dress, 1995.
One of the most underappreciated Denzel Washington films ever made.
So 1995 was a good year then, because you have Crimson
Not with
Tide.
Virtuosity. Fuck you. That should take you down so many notches, Joe.
Okay. Courage Under Fire was in 1996. Damn.
Man, that's
The
not
pre-
bad.
The Preacher's Wife was in 1996.
Oh, that's not good.
A bunch of TV movies in 97. 98, Fallen. Same year he got Game, Jake Shuttlesworth.
Jesus Shuttlesworth, baby. That's
Jake.
He got gay. No, Jesus Shuttlesworth is his son, played by Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Mhm.
In the same year he did The Siege. Not a bad movie.
Which is a movie that's not great, maybe not even good. It's such a borderline film, but
Yeah, it's
him and
okay.
that Benning were pretty good in it.
Yes. The Bone Collector the next year, 1999. The Hurricane, 1999. Can we say 99 was a forgettable year?
Yeah, because the Hurricane really. For a while, I used to believe the Hurricane could be Denzel's best work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw it about 5 years ago and realized it wasn't.
All right. All right. So I think we're about to get a good stretch here. Maybe one or two.
Good is not the word to use. That you're about to. I know the stretch you're going into. Good ain't the word to use there, Mo. You're about to get to a repetitive stretch. Just say that. Not good. Go ahead, Mo.
Remember the Titans in 2000. In 2001, Training Day.
Most overrated. You will not skip past that fast, Mo. The most overrated is the Washington movie ever is Remember the Titans. Because people have been tricked to believe that's a good movie.
I like that movie.
Not a fucking good movie at all. But go ahead, Mo.
Training Day in 2001. John Q in 2002. Antoine Fisher in 2002.
I used to hate that movie so much, Mo.
John Q.
I used to hate that fucking movie.
Wow.
And then again, it's the same, but again, it's the reverse for me of the Hurricane. I watch it and I can appreciate why people like it a little more.
Mm-hmm.
It's still Kimberly Elise, I think, is better in it than Denzel Washington is.
Wow.
Playing the mom. So I mean,
Oh, tell
not
me,
bad.
this was the one with the
It's-
heart. His son had the heart thing,
His
right?
son had the oversized heart, and yeah.
Fuck outta
So I
here, that
understood.
movie.
I can understand why people cry over that movie sometimes. But
Yeah,
go ahead, Mo.
but it was not like great. Antoine Fisher in 2002.
Great
Out
movie.
of Time. You said who?
Great movie.
Yeah, that's what I said. A pretty good stretch.
Yeah, Antoine Fisher's a great movie.
Out of Time in 2003. No.
Not a good,
Man on Fire.
not a good movie. We're in that stretch now.
Yeah, we're
We're in that stretch now.
we're at the not so good stretch. The Maturing Candidate. Take that back.
Maturing Candidate is
It's
very
a good
interesting.
movie because of what the thing behind it, the message behind it.
If you think of that, how the hell did
I don't know about the
they
performance.
blow a movie that had Denzel Washington, Meryl Streep,
Matt Damon.
and Lee Stryver? How the fuck did you mess that movie up?
Matt Damon. Right?
Matt Damon did not mess up Maturing Candidate. And the movie just wasn't as good as it should have been, but it definitely is not a bad movie.
Okay. All right. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Inside Man. Okay. Deja
That's the
Vu.
movie Spike Lee's done. Lee's.
Oh
Then-
shit. Deja Vu.
Spike Lee also didn't write it, so it makes sense.
Makes sense. American Gangster. The Great Debaters in 2007.
That's a good year for him.
Yeah. And then we get to Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3 in 2009. We get to The Blind Man on Fire, The Book of Eli in 2010.
That's just bad.
Unstoppable in 2010. Safe
Wait a minute,
House.
did you call Book of Eli The Blind Man on Fire?
Yes, I did. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not gonna tell you wrong. That movie
I
was really
bet.
bad.
Safe House in 2012.
Not a bad movie there. That's a pretty good one. I mean, Ryan Reynolds.
The best Ryan Reynolds I've ever seen, though.
Could be.
Flight in 2012. Not a bad movie.
So overrated of a performance.
Really?
Though.
I thought it was pretty good.
But that performance was so overrated.
Oh, and then we get to a really bad Denzel Washington right now. The Equalizer in 2014. Magnificent Seven. Fences. Not as good as the stage play.
I've always said, oh man, it's not even on the same level of the stage play. But Viola Davis snapped.
She snapped.
Amazing.
She
That's another role where he was out acted. So
yes. I think at that one he was phoning it at that point.
he tried to pull him. He tried to bring himself back, and he couldn't.
Yeah, and then you get Roman J. Israel in 2017.
Just check out Lucas&Moe's review of that one.
Yeah, I think that was our very first episode too. We threw that movie in there to talk about it. The Equalizer post-production in 2018, and that's it. Wow.
Okay. That's very interesting. He has a very eclectic,
yes,
very interesting filmography.
It's like up and down, up and down, up and down. It's like there's
he doesn't hit a stride.
Yeah.
Very weird. Well, let's get to Mr. Cruz.
I'm
going to start with The Outsiders.
I'm mad you did this one first, though. I'm mad you get Cruz.
83. I'm going to start with The Outsiders.
All right.
Also in 1983, we get Losing It.
Mm-hmm.
And also in
Dun 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 dun.
1983, we get Risky Business.
Fuck yes.
And then at the last one of 1983, we get All the Right Moves. Let me just start off by saying, God damn, that's a hell of a stretch there, dude.
Hell yeah.
1985, we get Legend. 1986, we get Top Gun.
Fuck yes.
1986,
Maverick.
we also get Color of Money. 1988, we get Cocktail.
Oh, God.
1988, we get Rain Man.
Oh, come on. This isn't fair.
1989, we get 4th of July. 1990, we get
Days of Thunder. Oh, my God.
1992, we get Far and Away. Also in 1992, we get A Few Good Men.
That should have won an Oscar.
1993, yes. 1993, we get The Firm.
Pretty fucking good movie.
1994, we get Interview with the Vampire.
Pretty fucking good movie.
1996, we get Mission Impossible.
Dog.
Also in 1996, we get Jerry Maguire.
Damn it.
In 1999, we get Eyes Wide Shut.
Mm.
Also in 1999, we get Magnolia.
Okay.
2000, we get Mission Impossible 2.
Bad.
Yes, really bad. 2001, we get Vanilla Sky.
Pretty good.
2002, we get Minority Report.
Not a bad movie.
Not at all. 2003, we get Last Samurai. 2004, we get Collateral. 2005, we get War of the Worlds.
Ugh.
2006, we get Mission Impossible 3.
He's back.
2007, we get Lions for Lambs. Fucking horrible movie.
Mm-hmm.
2008, we get Tropic Thunder.
Should have fucking won something for that.
Valkyrie. 2 pretty decent films.
Yes.
2010, we get Night and Day. Pretty bad movie.
Bad movie.
2011, we get Ghost Protocol.
Fuck yes.
Mission Impossible. 2012, we get Rock of Ages.
Pretty good.
2012, we also get Jack Reacher.
Which was good.
2013, we get Oblivion.
Not so good.
I actually liked Oblivion. It is very slow moving though. It is such a weird movie.
Very.
But 2014, we get, which I think is the science fiction film of the decade, Edge of Tomorrow.
Fucking amazing, Doug Liman.
Yes.
How the fuck did WB lose him? Keep going. My bad.
Listen. 2015, we get Rogue Nation.
One of the best Mission Impossibles.
And we get a 2-film stretch here. Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. No. And we get The Mummy.
How much did he make in those 2 movies, bro? Like,
listen, The Mummy still made $400 million, and they had no business making that much money. But we close it out. 2017, America Made.
Fuck yes.
So after we go through that filmography, I think it's only right, Mo, to highlight a couple of films. Each of them, help explain why we picking, or help make the picks clear to me. And it's something that when you go through, a couple shows ago, I said that Will Smith should have been the next Tom Cruise.
Yes, you did.
Because he was molded to be that way.
Yeah.
If you look at the difference in their filmographies, amazingly with Tom Cruise, he cut his teeth in dramatic roles.
First.
Like, it's amazing to say. Like, the first film that he was part of that won an Oscar was Color of Money.
Yes.
1986.
86.
Then he turned around and did the same thing in Rain Man in 1988.
88.
And then, which most people feel his best performance ever, in 1989, they Born on the 4th of July, which with Oliver. If you look at the directors he worked with,
yes,
he went straight drama.
Yes.
Like Tom Cruise now is known as the big Hollywood star.
But he was not.
Yeah. Action movies.
Yes, he was not,
he
though.
became a big star by doing these powerful, dramatic roles.
Right.
Like, that's something we've never seen before and haven't seen since.
Yeah, because
come on, dude.
Yeah, look
a
at
Few Good Men is on this list.
Yes,
so,
yes.
I mean, Eyes Wide Shut is one of the most underappreciated films of its time when it was released.
Dog.
Now, it's looked at as like, dude,
cult classic.
That movie is right, exactly. Vanilla Sky is almost the same way.
Shit, didn't Kanye reference Vanilla Sky?
Amazing in Magnolia, that shit is great. Like, man, his filmography with his role
is good. It's fucking good. Like, dude, there's a stretch where you're going good. Wow, like it's hard. Like between.
Did you name another actor in their first, let's say, 5 years of their career? Francis Ford Coppola, Ridley Scott, Tony Scott, Martin Scorsese, Barry Levinson, and Oliver Stone.
Yeah, bro.
These are not directors that look for people who can't act to do their films.
Right.
These are people who purposely are looking for people who can act because they're not interested in people that can't act.
Still cannot believe Days of Thunder. Like, come on, fam. Like, nah, dog. Like, yeah. He needs to be like, I think everyone kind of knows where we're both kind of leaning towards at this point for our who did it better.
But it's the obvious, and that's the weird part of it all.
It shouldn't be that obvious.
Before saying their filmographies and going through their roles, how many people would have actually even looked at this as a viable category? It'd have been people who would have said, how can you compare Tom Cruise as an action star?
Why?
But if you look at their filmographies, Denzel has done more action movies.
Really? Hold on, Rico. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Hold on. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous. Like,
but let's not make it unfair, Mo.
It's hard. It's hard though.
Because Mr. Washington does.
Oh no, he does.
You were naming some things, and I was listening. And I'm like, okay, like I have been the person who personally trashed Denzel Washington as someone who does not act anymore. I gotta stop saying he can't act. The man can act his ass off. I've seen Denzel on stage a couple times.
Right.
Blow me away.
Yeah, on stage though. Like, come on, man.
Denzel, I kind of skipped the soldier story, but that's fine, Mo. So. And Cry Freedom, which I think are two
exactly.
Pretty,
you told me to go. You told me to go all the way.
I told you where to start at.
Yeah. So that's
I didn't particularly I gave you a wrong reference point to start at because
Right.
those are two key movies. That's why next time I know I'll read them. I mean, no, look at film.
Yeah, I should have just started where I wanted to start for.
I didn't know where you was getting yours from, though. That's why I stopped. But A Soldier Story, Cry Freedom, For Queen and Country, The Mighty Quinn, and Glory.
Hello?
That is a pretty
So what's
decent
up?
stretch of films for anybody. I think Denzel did an awesome job. It's when you
It's
get
okay.
to the
It's
Heart
okay.
Condition, which is horrible. You get Mo Better Blues, Mississippi Masala. I think those are
Yeah, I
films
have to
that
work at
fall
6.
more into
What are
the
you doing?
if you like them, if you don't like them category more than they fall
Oh,
into
word.
the great film, good performance
Wait.
category. Ricochet falls
Why
in the
you
same
text me
way.
that?
You get the greatness of Malcolm X's performance, but you get the
You're a
horribleness
fucking tease.
of
I
Much
hate
to
you.
Do Without About Nothing. Then you get a solid performance in Pelling and Brief, an amazing performance in Philadelphia. Comes back
Yeah, I know.
for Crimson
Can I call you
Tide,
right back?
and
I'll
then
call
he
you right back.
fucking does Virtuosity.
All right.
Like as Mo said, Denzel goes on stretches where it
Yeah,
just
it's
doesn't make sense.
questionable. I wouldn't say bad. I just say questionable stretches. It's like you're Denzel. You're Denzel. You should like. What are you doing? Making not the movie Out of Time. What's the other one? The one that kind of rewinds and shits like Deja Vu. Like, what are you doing making that
Exactly.
movie?
Like he has his bad stretches are so bad.
Like, I think
It makes you
after
forget how good he is for a while.
yeah, like taking the Pelham 1, 2, 3. The Book of Eli is so big. Is the Book of Eli is literally Man on Fire, except he's blind and he's in a what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? He's in a dystopian future. Two Guns. What the fuck?
So, he's blind.
Really? The Equalizer is a bad fucking movie.
Yeah.
Magnificent Seven is not a good
bad.
movie.
It's
The
such a
Magnificent
bad
Seven
movie,
is like, hey,
man.
Chris Pratt, you're the hottest guy right now. Denzel, you're Denzel. Let's get you guys in a movie together. It wasn't it Antoine Fuqua? Like,
Yeah. Denzel does better when he works with directors who either he have a personal
who
relationship
asked
with,
him to work?
or they're asking him to do quiet but brilliant roles. Since he became the $20 million man that he is, his movies are not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Early on, though, when you get if you took out Virtuosity, like
In that
and
stretch,
What to
right?
Do About Nothing, he has a great stretch of and Fallen. But damn, if I keep on saying and, then I'm just taking
Yeah,
out
then
film.
you're trying to make it. You're trying to make it good. You're not.
But
like-
Devil in a Blue Dress,
Mhm.
I want people to understand how great this movie is. Devil in a Blue Dress is up there with me with Eve's Bayou of films by black people that don't get the respect that they should get.
Right.
Like, Devil in a Blue Dress is one of the best murder mysteries ever made to me. And Denzel is awesome in it.
Right.
Playing Easy Rollins, who's a character that I fucking love, and I was wishing Denzel would have done way more Easy Rollins novels because there's a lot of stories of him left, and it's like he did Devil in a Blue Dress. It was a very small film. It made no money, and they was like, "Fuck it." Devil in a Blue Dress is the reason we have Don Cheadle. Like, because Don Cheadle he played a character named Mouse in Devil in a Blue Dress.
Right.
The moment he played that character, the moment he come on screen, everybody, you just mesmerized by Don Cheadle.
Right.
But never here, no there. It's kind of simple to me, Mo.
It is.
Look through their filmographies here,
It is,
man.
bro. Like, and
Cruise
this
got
is
him.
unfair.
And I don't think this is even close.
It's not.
Not even close, man.
And
That's kind of weird.
I'm gonna say this, and I think Lucas and I can both agree that we have our African American listeners are going to be upset at us for this because Lucas and I are African American, but just because we're African American doesn't mean that we should appreciate.
Dude, fuck that, Mo. Don't be nice about it. Denzel Washington as an actor, when you go through his filmography, kind of overrated.
Right.
Let's just
Right.
be real. Granted, his highs are really high, and
Very
that's what
high.
people remember from him.
Very high.
But his lows are really low. I think that's the difference between him and Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, his highs are high, but his highs are not as high as Denzel Washington.
No, they're not.
But
They're
his
not. But
lows Like Tom Cruise has one mummy. Denzel got 5 or 6 mummies on his
Right.
list. Like it's not even fair at this point, really.
Fucking like, virtuosity is the mummy, bro. Like,
No, because virtuosity is still better than Deja Vu. That movie is bad on a fundamental level that cannot be touched by anybody.
dog, so bad, so fucking bad.
So we got to settle here, Mo.
Huh?
Done it better.
Oh, it's easy.
I think it's Tom
Mr.
Cruise.
Mr. Cruz.
Mr. Cruz here. That doesn't mean Mr. Washington career is a piece of shit.
Oh, no, it's not. It's just, again, the category is who's done it better.
Yeah, this one was not as close as I thought it could be.
The last one was close as fuck.
Last one was between Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, we didn't even agree on that one. I said Tom Hanks. You said Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
This was more universal. Both of us like,
yeah.
Nah, that's Tom Cruise, man.
Yeah.
Filmography speaks for itself, man. How can he fucking did Color of Money, dude?
You know,
he did Rain Man.
Yes.
Like, do y'all know how great? Going on the 4th of July, A Few Good Men. That is a fucking stretch there, dude. That ain't nobody hitting on that type of stretch right now.
You know what's unfair is A Few Good Men should have won something. Like there's no
A Few Good Men was, man, that was good Aaron Sorkin.
Yes.
To put it in perspective, as
yes.
on other shows I've talked about how Aaron Sorkin films are very talky, and they do not translate well.
But A Few Good Men was talky, and
A Few Good Men was very
good
talky,
kind of talky.
It translated perfectly. Was great. Kevin Bacon, Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, even Demi Moore's performance was great in that film.
Yes.
Like, hey man, but we give it up to both of these fine actors and their abilities, but filmographies don't lie, homie.
Yeah. And if you're if your argument is going to be based off awards, yes, Denzel has 2 Oscars for Glory and Training Day. I think Glory is well deserved. I'm not sure about Training Day.
I don't think anybody's sure about Training Day.
Yeah, like I think Training Day was like the token the token award.
Hey, but I can argue, I can put Born on the 4th of July up against Glory, and Born on the 4th of July would be a better performance.
Right. And Tom Cruise was nominated for Born on the 4th of July. He was nominated for Jerry Maguire. Was also nominated for Magnolia. Didn't win any. Should have won Born on the 4th of July. Should have definitely won that.
Definitely should have won that.
Jerry Maguire, there's an argument for that.
Jerry Maguire was hard for him to win
because of the year it was and who it was going up against. Let's be fair. But he went up against.
Maguire as a film is, dude, that's one of the best romantic comedies ever made, man.
Like,
I mean, romantic drama comedies.
Yes. And Born of the 4th of July went up against fucking Denzel, though. He went up against Glory. I think that was the year. Yeah, 1990.
But Born on the 4th of July would have been Best Actor.
Yeah.
Glory was Best Supporting.
Oh, yeah. Glory was Best Supporting. So, yeah. He didn't even go up against Glory. But I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, Denzel there's an argument that can be made for Jerry Maguire, but Magnolia and definitely Born on the 4th should have been a thing.
Especially Born on the 4th, man. You guys, if you guys have not seen that movie and the performance that he gives in that movie, dude, that was such a young actor to give that performance made it amazing. Right.
And
that year that he
was pretty young.
Jerry Maguire, it went to Jeffrey Rush for Shine.
Yes.
If you all have not seen Shine, you would not understand why it went to Jeffrey Rush. That's kind of a hell of a performance for him to be. And that year was Ralph Fiennes for The English Patient, Woody Harrelson for The People vs. Larry Flint,
bruh,
Billy Bob Thornton for Sling Blade,
bruh.
Dude,
that's a load. Like Tom Cruise gets nominated in loaded years because Born on the 4th of July went to Daniel Day-Lewis for My Left Foot.
And dude, like, come on, man. On the 4th of July is a great performance.
But come on, it's
great.
Yeah.
But man, that's kind of unfair to put you up against my left
My
foot.
left foot,
But-
driving Miss Daisy.
But
Dep-
both of those performances were kind of the same.
Yeah. Dead Poet Society and Henry V.
One played the man with cerebral palsy, the other one played the man with no legs.
Bruh, it's
Coming home from the Vietnam War.
Mm-mm.
Shit is crazy.
yeah. Anyways, man, who's done it better? I say Tom Cruise.
We'll give y'all another segment of this another time. Maybe next time.
We should try to make it closer next time.
I thought this was going to be close.
Nah.
Kind of thought this was going to be close.
Nah,
But boy,
this
it was
not close at
wrong.
all.
Next time on Who's Done It Better, we'll give you two people that hopefully make it a little bit more of an argument.
Right.
I mean, once you started rolling off the filmographies, it was kind of obvious.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious at that point. Because again, not saying Tom Cruise is that much better, but again, going by filmography, it's like stretch. Again, we're going by filmography, so it's a stretch where Tom Cruise just keeps giving you good.
That's why I call Who's Done It Better,
yes.
and not who's the most talented.
Yes,
Who's
because
done
I
it
mean,
better.
he
It's
did
hard
do
to be
Mission
doing it better.
Impossible 2.
But Denzel did Booker Eli.
Yes.
So like that, so I mean the bad because Mission Impossible 2, as much as I don't like Mission Impossible 2,
It's
not
better
as
than
bad
Booker
as
Eli.
Booker Eli. Yeah, it's not as bad as Booker Eli.
It's better than Man on Fire. What's that movie he did with the girl? Fuck.
Out of time.
The girl
Better
from,
out of time too.
That's the girl from Fast and Furious, right? Fast and Furious 2. Michelle, whatever her name is. Out of Time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes. Yes.
Eva
Out of
Mendes.
Time.
He did. Yeah, Out of Time fucking sucked.
Oh, that
dude.
movie sucked. And Sanaa
Man.
Lathan. Oh, like what the fuck?
Dude, that movie was so bad. It's so fuck. But we're not here to trash Denzel Washington.
No, we're not.
We are here to close out this episode of Lucas and Moe versus the World.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Let me get.
So-
You want to do it?
Go ahead, Mo. Thank you all for listening to this episode of Lucas and Moe versus the World. Again, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for tuning in. You can check us out on our respective YouTube channels. You can also check out us on Earth 2 Comic Cast website and also Earth 2 Comic Cast iTunes page, Stitcher page, Podbean page. Soon you'll be able to check us out on Google Play. Maybe next you'll be able to check us out on Spotify.
Hey.
Also check out me and Mo on Netflix because clearly they're going to buy our fucking idea and put us on there. And then you'll catch us on Netflix also.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that one. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. I can't wait for us to be on
And they better
Netflix.
put me in Bright too. I know that much.
As much as you
dog,
trash the
I'ma
movie,
be-
you're not making
I'm
it.
gonna be Will Smith's new black partner who also hates orbs.
Oh, this is gonna be so funny. I think I'm gonna die watching that.
Or I could be like the detective who comes in his suit. I don't give a fuck about these fairies.
Anyway, folks, thank you for tuning in. Check us out next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good night and God bless. Peace.
I was told to defend this goal, defend to the death, to the very last breath.